So tell us about Rosie. Tell us about deciding that you wanted to have kids. The whole just all about Rosie. When she was born, what was she like? What was it like being parents?
In India, number one, normally girls used to get married around 18 and 19 age, even in those days. Only the girls who want to be professional, they thought they get delayed in reproducing or getting married. So I was already 25 or so we have to, after we got married, we planned that we want to have a family and grandkids, and so my parents can see the grandkids, because I was the last. They were in late 30s, almost near 40 when I was born. So, when Rosie was born, and she was 8.5 pounds, a big baby, and I was very skinny, thin girl. When I got married, I was 96, I weighed, and I was 5'5" in height. You can imagine.
96 pounds?
96 pounds. Thin, only my face people can see. Daddy can tell you. And, otherwise I was very thin and skinny. I used to think, when will I put on weight like other girls look, And after marriage, when Rosie was born, I was 112, But Rosie, she was so pink, fair, like, dad's side, very fair. So that's why we start calling her Rosie. Before we gave her a real sick name, So only after, I think, a few months or so, then we gave her the name as, Geetinder.
And why did you name her Geetinder?
In India, those days, you open the holy book and see the first alphabet. It was G, Gaga, and then we have to choose certain names,
And what does Geetinder mean?
Geet is song, Inder means king or queen, Queen of song.
And she never got into music.
That's true.
That's true.
But she was, I think, we really treated her like a doll. You're first kid and you're young, you want to dress her up, and she went everywhere. That's where she got, because I was a person who grew up. I traveled a lot before I got married. I was in high school when I traveled to Delhi many times alone in the train, because my brother was posted. Every summer vacation, I'll spend time with my brothers wherever they're posted, because my parents thought I would be too lonely, and their elderly parents, what will I do with them in summer? I'm not allowed to go in neighborhood, I'm not allowed to go with other kids. So I used to spend, I have a lot of exposure to army life. So even in pre-med, and I have gone to Jabalpur, I have gone to Hyderabad, wherever my brother was posted. So I traveled a lot. Couple of times I went to my sister wherever they were posted in nice area like Gurdaspur. Then I saw Kullu, Manali, I traveled all there. So this part of it, even like going to Chal when I was a little girl, every 4 months there and other months in Patiala. I have this very strong desire, just like I want to be a doctor, that I want to travel and see the whole world. And I want to go to England and maybe settle there. This was ambition I had. So when I was graduating, I told my parents, if I pass first time, I don't fail or anything, will you let me go to England and do post-graduation? And my mother says, no. She says, it's a good idea, you can go there, but I will not let you go and leave the country unless you get married. Then go wherever you want. You can go to Timbuktu, whatever. I won't say anything, So that exactly, when I got married, right on the back of my mind, I keep on telling Dad, we have to go for post-graduation to England. So then when we were in Amritsar, and that is the time when, we were looking, and by that time your dad did post-graduation. He says, yeah, maybe I can do further, qualification and have further post-graduation. So that's when he applied for America. And the whole family was a little bit, dad's side was a little bit upset. They thought it is because of Jaswinder. She's uprooting him from good practice in Amritsar, and where, all the village people knew him, they'll take the patients. They have a lot of, clout around the villages because their son is a doctor and he can take care of everybody. So we said, maybe wrong or right, that we'll be there only 2 years and come back. But I told Dad, I'm not going to come back. So I have as good job he has. I resigned from the job. I say if I keep the job, I will have temptation to come back. And Dad came on leave.
My salary is still there.
And we left our couple of months' salary behind. We left our bank deposit behind,
So whatever there, I said, let it go. So I want to say about Rosie. Rosie is I call her a kid who shared immigration experience with the parents.
Yeah, she has gone through a lot.
She went very difficult time. She came as a little girl. I know when Mom brought her over, she was walking. So we put her in a nursery.
3-year-old.
In that nursery, on the swings, one swing hit her hair, she lost his teeth. She had laceration of the lip. But we were Indian, we didn't care about it. And that lady who was running the nursery, she was very thankful because she thought they would sue us. So after that, we bought a Volkswagen car. I gave $50 down payment. And we traveled with Rosie all the way from Cincinnati to Key West and back. She saw a lot of places. You'll see her old picture with a beautiful hat, sitting on a tree somewhere. All kind of
Easter dresses.
Easter dresses.
We took her to Chicago, we took her to New York.
Every
In those days we traveled a lot too.
And that little car. And then when we went to New York, we lived in an apartment and we put her in a school which nuns were running. And they were very kind. They charged very little money.
Yeah.
But it was in heart of
Manhattan.
This Negro,
Brooklyn.
Harlem area.
Harlem area, sir.
So you have to make sure your car windows go up when you go through that. And I was a doctor there, a house physician. I was afraid of traveling, going from one hospital to another. So we would drop her there, then the evening we'll go and pick her up, and we both were working. And we had her birthday celebrated where first Dimpy met her. Dimpy's father, I had met him in India. And then sort of reunited when I became in New York. So Dimpy used to have glasses. Did he have glasses? Okay. So after that we went to Boston. And there Rosie went to a very elite school. Because we had some money at the time. It was what the name of Charles River School, private academy, very nice. And I would take her there, bring her back on my car, and she stayed there for 2 years, 3 years.
Like any older kid, when you don't have a sibling, you get bored. She develops habit of studying a lot, just like Alexi. She will study book after book. Anytime she get A, her only wish was to buy another Nancy Drew book.
I'll give her one.
She has a whole set of Nancy Drew books.
So then came Sonia. And Sonia...
Hold on, let's do another one.